Have you recently purchased a home, let's say in the last 6 to 12 months, and had to waive your home inspection? Did you know the most common source of carbon monoxide poisoning in a home is from an old, malfunctioning furnace? So I want you to watch this video because in this video I'm going to reveal the sources of carbon monoxide, but also help you understand the dangers of operating an old and outdated furnace system. So first, let's talk about what a furnace is and how they work. So in its simplicity, a furnace is a forced hot air system. So they differ from, let's say, a boiler, which circulates hot water throughout the house through a series of pipes. So furnaces distribute hot air throughout the home using a series of ducts. So the way a furnace works is you're using gas or oil or propane, some kind of material, and you are creating combustion. The byproduct of the combustion, those hot gases, do not just escape into a chimney and go outside. What they do first is they have to pass through what's called a heat exchanger. So this heat exchanger has a very simple role. It ensures that those gases don't just go right to the chimney, but they go through this serpentine of cavities, and the heat exchanger itself gets heated, as the name implies. So you have this hot exchanger that's been heated by these gases. Now, the air from the house is being drawn back through the system through a series of return ducts. Eventually, they come back to the system, pass through a filter, which we hope is reasonably clean. And after it comes through the filter, goes into the furnace and then goes around this heat exchanger. Again, as the name implies, it exchanges the heat from the gases on the inside through these thin metal walls to the air on the outside. So now the air passing over this hot metal exchanger are now getting heated, and now you have warm air getting distributed throughout the house and into each of the rooms. Very simple, but the problem is over time, these heat exchangers get compromised. Many factors are at play here. It's just simple expansion and contraction. It could be moisture getting in there. There's rust and corrosion that can happen. They can just split at the seams. They can get pinhole leaks. Either way, when these compromised heat exchangers come about, what's happening now is that those gases on the inside can leach out and mix with the indoor air and now get distributed throughout your house. This can happen in as early as 10 years. So heat exchangers are important to have evaluated if you have a furnace that's 10 years or older. So if you haven't had that done, highly encourage you to get that done to ensure that you're operating a safe system. Now, I also want to remind you that just because you turn on your heating or air conditioning system and your house is comfortable, it doesn't mean that your system is working optimally. Majority of the homes out there right now are operating systems that are not operating optimally, very inefficiently, costing you more money to operate them, and you're reducing the life of these guys. So they're not only going to be costing you money on the day-to-day to operate them, but they're gonna fail much sooner, either leading to expensive repair costs, or you're gonna be forced to replace these things months, years before they regularly would have been due to be replaced. So here's the deal. Just because your system is working, and right now, most of you bought in your homes in the last 6 to 12 months, you're probably running air conditioning. Just because your home is cool and comfortable does not mean that system is operating optimally. Oftentimes during the course of an inspection, we find that an air conditioning, even though the house is 72 degrees, yet it's 95 degrees outside, everyone assumes that the AC is working properly, but an hour later, we're testing this air conditioning system and we find out that there's only about an 8 to 10 degree temperature split. And that may not mean a lot to you, but ideally these systems should be producing 16, 18, 20 degree temperature splits. So if your air conditioning is only changing the temperature of the air by 6 or 8 degrees, yes, it is going to cool your house down over time, but it's going to take 3, 4, 5 times longer, costing you a lot more money to do so. So strongly encourage that if you've recently purchased a home, to have your HVAC system serviced and tuned up. Definitely a very high return of investment. If you're looking for something more extensive, more comprehensive, Allied has created a whole new service. Because you likely are watching this video, you recently purchased a home and had to waive your inspections, we're offering a 20-point assessment. It's a limited scope evaluation where we go basically in depth into the 20 most critical areas and give you an assessment of your home. So before you go out and buy a Disney cruise or invest in upgrading your patio furniture, at least you have a good idea of the overall condition of the major systems and components of your new home. In addition to all of that, we also are going to include this how to operate your home book. This is our gift to you, full of helpful tips and hints and illustrations and guidance so you can keep up with the regular maintenance on your home. Not only that, all of these assessments are going to include over $115,000. It's $115K of warranty protection, 5-year warranty coverage on your roof, 1-year warranty coverage on your foundation and structure. You're gonna have warranty coverage for your sewer lines and water lines for 90 days, 90-day coverage on appliances and mechanical systems. You even have a 90-day warranty on any new mold growth. So check us out. You can find us more details about us online, alliedinspection.com/PSA for this program, or you can call us at 610-437-6931. We're local. We've been out of the Lehigh Valley since 1997, so we love the opportunity to be of service to you, and we look forward to that chance hopefully in the near future. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching this video.